can I ask, obviously fantastic script and fantastic director in this movie, but what concerns did you have about doing the Steve Jobs movie?
What concerns did I have? None. Not a one. I was excited from day one to get to work with these people and to learn more about Apple Computer, in particular to Steve Jobs, and I was thrilled with the opportunity and I leapt at it.
It must have been obviously a great relief to have such a great script as well, and getting your teeth into some amazing dialogue.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Aaron Sorkin's. I've been a fan of his for as long as I can remember, and I had the opportunity to work with him once before, and understood the rigors that his dialogue demands, and had a wonderful time, wrestling with it again.
What's it like portraying a character over 3 different time periods as you do in this movie?
When you jump into these projects, you don't necessarily know what bits of information about the characters you play are going to come in handy. In this case, I got to meet the real person and read a lot about him and watch footage of him and sort of track where he was in 1984 and where his life went over the course of the next 14 years. So it was a real wonderful long arc of a life that I got to play, and that's always a great treat.
It's a fascinating relationship between your character, Andy, and Steve Jobs, played by Michael Fassbender. What do you think was the crucial part of that relationship that meant that they remained close, or did they remain close over that time?
They did. They remained friends for many, many, many years. And I think their friendship was... Andy had said that his friendship with Steve was based on it was on Steve's terms. You could think that there wasn't much of a friendship, and then Steve would show up on Andy's doorstep and ask him questions about certain things and really need to know his opinion because he had a huge respect for Andy. They kind of relied on each other in an odd way, and I know that even though Andy stopped working for Apple in '84, Steve kept asking him to come back to work at Next and also to work at Apple in the future. Andy had other plans, other things he wanted to do, so there was something about their connection that was true because it lasted for so many years.
Excellent. Thank you very much, man. Cheers, pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey